This media is brought to you by Polyscope.
In the realm of tomorrow, where techniques mind, we ponder, we dream.
Good morning, it's episode 1052. Thanks for joining us here on Think Future. Now, over the last little while, we have realized over years and years, actually it's not the last little while, it's years and years, that we have a problem. Journalism has a problem. The news media has a problem. It has a problem with bias and it has a problem with truth. And there have been certain platforms out there, such as X, who say that they're more truthful or allow more free speech than other platforms. And there's news media organizations who sometimes seem to have all the same talking points, and they all seem biased in one way or another, right? So if you ask me, as far as I'm concerned, bias will always be there as long as you're dealing with human beings. But if you're not dealing with human beings, if you're dealing with, say, generative AI, you could conceivably figure out some way of drumming out most of the bias. You'll never be able to drum out all the bias because those things are developed by human beings. You'll never be able to drum out all the bias, but maybe you'll be able to drum out most of the bias and maybe you actually get to some closer truth if you did that. So it's entirely possible that there is a way to do that sort of thing if we decide to go with AI journalists. AI journalism is the way to go. Would you trust an AI journalist over a human-based journalist? I think I probably would. It depends, of course, on who programmed the AI journalist. It's entirely possible that that AI journalist could be as biased as anybody else. You could be looking at MSNBC or Fox News or whoever, and if depending on who programmed this, whoever programmed this AI journalist, you could be coming out with MSNBC output, or you could be coming out with Fox News output. It all depends on who programs the journalist. So there's got to be a way, and I think we're going to get to that point. We need to get to a point where we want to hear the truth. See, Fox News used to have this great tagline. And the tagline was, "We report, you decide." And that's exactly what we want our AI journalists to do. We want our AI journalists to simply report the facts. And once it reports the facts, then we can decide what to do with the facts. Not journalism that's trying to change the world or push an opinion or be biased, but the facts, just reporting. In fact, if you ask me, that's what we need to get to. Instead of AI journalism, let's call it AI reporting. AI observes the facts, and then they transmit the facts, and then we decide what to do with the facts. AI reports, you decide. That's it for me for today. See you next time, and until then, don't forget to think future.
Pixels and philosophies merge and mold, a future untold, unseen.